TIFU by getting locked outside by my Roomba. Obligatory happened 1 hour ago. My GF and I went to spend some time in the backyard. As it is a lovely day, tending to my garden and letting the cats soak up the sun. GF had started the Roomba before going outside. We decided to pick up some broken glass in the yard, so she heads inside to put on another pair of shoes. She tries to open the door and says, "Uh-oh." Quote, "The Roomba had pushed the locking bar for the sliding glass door in, preventing us from opening it. We looked through the glass door to see if the garage door entrance was unlocked. But of course it wasn't. The Roomba effectively locked us out." Between laughing, she was asking if I had my keys, which I did not. Had to call my brother who lives nearby with an extra set to let us in. Everyone was laughing hysterically. Called my dad to tell him, as I knew he would think it was hilarious as well. And he got quite a cackle in. TLDR. Went outside with the Roomba running and it managed to lock us out. Haha, I had something similar happen years ago. But it was a dog jumping on the sliding glass door that locked us out. Glad you had someone with a spare key. We had to figure out how to break into our own house. Your Roomba is just making sure that the house is safe. We must forgive our Roombas for their flaws, as they save us from having to lift and move furniture. And they clean better than most manual vacuums. No, that is not Roomba. It's Skynet. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Just the beginning of the AI robot takeover. You have been put on notice. Govern yourselves accordingly. The Roomba literally went, "Gotta get rid of those damn people that always make me work." Literally the same exact thing happened to my 9-year-old yesterday. My wife and I were inside, but we just laughed at him for about 5 minutes before unlocking it. Yes, we are those kind of parents. He was laughing too. I've had to find a way to break into my own old house many times. Back in elementary and middle school, I'd walk home and sometimes my parents weren't there to let me in. I also didn't have a key, so I'd basically have to find a way to break into the house each time. Now the tricky part is that I told my parents how I got in and they felt that class of security. Vulnerability. As a result, the only remaining ways for me to get into my house was to break into a window that wasn't locked on the second floor. Rip me, I was way too scared of walking on that roof because of the sandy tiles that are shockingly slippery. I sat outside of the house for many hours that day. At least the Roomba didn't paint the whole kitchen floor with dog shit. I have heard stories, and I guess it's a big enough problem. Roomba makes a model that guarantees it will not plow over pet turds. At least it continued cleaning your house after locking you out. Haha, this is why I have a key buried in my backyard. My dog jumps on the door and locks me out. I've unburied the key and had to use it twice in the past year. Perhaps she's too smart for her own good. Robot uprising! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! My old Roomba was pure evil. It once opened the refrigerator so my dogs could help themselves to everything on the lowest shelf. It locked itself in the bathroom. It knocked over the dog chow bowl regularly. I think there was something wrong with the controlling software. It definitely drove around faster than any other Roomba I've ever seen or heard of. Finally, one day it doused itself in water by overturning the dog's water dish on itself. The dog's bowls were elevated. It wouldn't stop playing the sad little funeral song. I think it was supposed to indicate a low battery. I decided to get rid of it at that point. I gave it to a local vacuum repair shop, suggesting they perform an exorcism on it or cannibalize it for parts. Rest in pieces. Evil Roomba. Who broke the glass?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.